Following Ares' want to eat cake and celebrate her birthday with her parents, and Lfrith getting sick of her and finally activating, they were immediately hunted down by a bird-headed Inquisitor. Now, I don't need a bird-headed guy knocking down my door and asking me to testify for Heresy for possessing a witch, which is why I'm instead going to be reviewing the high-grade Beguir-Beu. What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the high-grade Beguir-Beu from the Witch from Mercury Prologue. The anti-Gundam unit developed by the Grassleaf Defense Systems, it is the ace in the hole of the Dominicus team, dubbed the Heresy Inquisitor. With this kit comprising of 6 runners, a figurized effect stand, a long wire, and a small-ish sticker sheet, it further solidifies the precedent that the G-Witch kits are gonna adopt a lower parts count, simple build with no polycaps to hold the designs back. And when I say simple, building the Beguir-Beu also feels like building an entry grade to say the least, with the only caution needed in the dark purple parts. Though it didn't slack behind the Lfrith, as the no sticker presentation is impressive as well, since the stickers can be completely forgotten if you don't mind the minute missing details. Though you might want to apply those under the clear pieces first if you're up to that, as it's just like the GN condensers of the 00 kits, they're not the easiest things to take out. And looking at the gates on the A, B, and D runners, it's hard not to think that Bandai have set themselves up for a potential Beguir-Beu variant, and or a high-grade Michaelis in the future. And in terms of structure, the corset plugs into a hole in the torso with a massive peg, and the hips connect with large pegs as well. The head, arms, and backpack can still be stolen for your custom build though. Additionally, the legs can be swapped between the Lfrith and the Beguir-Beu, so have fun with that information. Applying the rest of the stickers though don't really do much, as those beside the ones under the clear purple pieces are for enhancing the optical sensors and filling in for the dark purple pieces on the backpack, though I'd still recommend painting those on the inner wings as the stickers don't cover it entirely. Besides, the completely alien looks of the Beguir-Beu are translated perfectly into this kit, with the anime appearance and the sort of hybrid resemblance of a mantis and a bird elevating my liking for the design. There's even a seat molded for where the cockpit is. However, the color choices are just plain wrong. The frame pieces should be in a purplish mahogany, while the clear pieces should be much richer. Compared to the line art, it just looks monochrome and dull. There's almost no color contrast, and the purple clear pieces layered onto the frame look colorless even with the metallic stickers underneath. And it goes without saying that this desperately needs panel lining and black paint in the recessed parts. As good as the proportions and surface details are, some serious work is needed to make the Beguir-Beu anime accurate. For articulation, there is a more standard shaped double ball jointed neck, so there are no restrictions in place. The shoulders can swing very far out, roll, and rotate, but mind the backpack. The independent shoulder armor makes way for the over perpendicular arm raise, there's a bicep cut, single clip jointed elbows that can bend slightly over 90, and ball jointed wrists. The torso bears the responsibility of the front and side crunches, as well as the rotation, since there is no joint at the bottom of the corset. The crossplate can move, while the basket is stationary. However, despite those limitations, it's a certified contortionist. Jeez, that's gotta hurt. There is a thigh swivel, single jointed knees that bend a fair bit, and a movable kneecap to cover up the bend. The feet are clipped and ball jointed, offering a decent amount of motion, while the heel can fold in, and the toe can fold out to deploy the claw units. Finally, the non-kinetic pods can swivel, while the wings can rotate at the base and expand at 2 different points. Overall, the movement range is impressive on the Beguir-Beu, so poses are only limited by your imagination. It's easier to move than the Lfrith as well, so posing is less finicky. It's not impossible to get it to stand with the claw folded out, though the balance will worsen due to the toe poking further down than the heels. In terms of hands, you only get a pair of holding hands, but I'm personally not fussed as it will only be holding the bayonets, its only handheld weapon. The swords are sandwiched into the hand, while the double beam guns connect into the sword and arms, so they are securely locked into place. I'm gonna say it now, the green on the blades is wrong. While I do like the mint shade they come in, they should be in a more grayish tone. Otherwise, akimbo katars with auxiliary guns. Awesome, yet practical. The only other accessories are the non-kinetic pods mounted onto the wings like a chain of streptococci. The big balls can be unplugged, and a set of adapters connected with a wire can be brought in to send the pods out. What's more, there is an included figurized effect stand to assist in the display of the pods, which is great. You only get the one though, so you need to provide a second one for yourself. There is also only one wire, but it's excessively long to begin with, so just cut it into halves and you'll be grand. In the end, I will just recommend the high-grade Beguir-Beu. Let's get the negatives out of the way first, that being the color inaccuracies. I'm not a fan of emphasizing on something like this, but when it comes to a kid looking terrible or boring as a result, it just rattles me. The Beguir-Beu belongs to the latter. However, with some much needed panel lining work, you can somewhat fix the dull looks by bringing out the immense surface detail, and subsequently finding it easier to appreciate the alien looks of the Beguir-Beu. Articulation and gimmick implementation are great as well, never mind that it's a contortionist to begin with, and most importantly, packed into a very affordable package and is the result of a very simple build. It's a good beginner's kit and a foundation for custom builds, but if anime accuracy is what you seek, you gotta put in the work. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching, drop a like and comment if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content like this, and feel free to follow me on social media with the links down below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out guys. Bye bye.